and welcome to Jawa, Journal of an African Writer Artist. But this is not episode 8, okay? This is just a fun fact episode that I just want to tell you a little bit about the Melanesians. So today I'll be talking about Melanesia, the land of the blonde blacks. I'll be very fast though because I have a September meeting to keep up with and they don't like lateness. So let's get into it right now. Melanesians. Melanesia, the land of the blonde blacks. Now I know that a lot of you have probably heard about Melanesia. Maybe a few of you, maybe a lot. And you probably heard it on TikTok or on Instagram comments that are trying to justify black people being able to wear blonde hair, which they can. But nobody really talks about the Melanesians themselves, just their blonde hair. So let's know about the Melanesians today. The thing is, Melanesia isn't even a country or a state. It is known as a cultural area within the region or continent of Oceania, right beside Polynesia and Micronesia. The geography identity of Melanesia is so undecided that sometimes people even call it a continent. The name Melanesia is gotten from two Greek words. The first one melas and the second one nesoi. Melas meaning black and nesoi meaning island. This was because they lived on an island, one, and then two, they are characteristically dark-skinned people. And yes, they have blonde hair, but that is not our topic today. Melanesia is an island made of different nations in Oceania, including Papua New Guinea, Fiji, the New Caledonia Islands, Vanuatu, and even some parts of Indonesia. They are majorly of the origin of Austronesian and Australian Aboriginals. The Melanesians have a very rich culture and they are very diverse people, so we cannot point to one official language of all the Melanesians. But I can tell you that, for instance, in Papua New Guinea, the official languages are English, Tokpisin, and Hirimotu. Tokpisin is an English-based pidgin and Hirimotu is an Australian-based pidgin. Most people are literate in Tokpisin rather than English or even Hirimotu. The Melanesians were first colonized by the Dutch in 1660 and then other European countries such as Britain, Germany, and even Japan. The most predominant religion in Melanesia is Christianity because there was a lot of missionary work during the colonization of Melanesia in Melanesia. So Melanesia is predominantly Christian, although you would find people still practicing native religions. Melanesians, like every other society, have their own myth of how the world was created. They have their own origin story, and this one in particular is very interesting. The Melanesians believe that there was a crocodile, and the crocodile split into two, and the upper jaw of his mouth was the heavens, and the lower jaw became the earth. My mind was blown. I was like, okay, that's something new. That belief belongs to the people of the Sepik region of Melanesia. Melanesians also believe in the existence of spirits who can inhabit swamps, rivers, etc. They also believe that the ghosts of their ancestors live on the same plane as the living. So when the first Europeans came to Melanesian soil, some Melanesians actually thought that they were the ghosts of their dead ancestors coming back to visit them. Till today, they still jokingly refer to white tourists as ghosts of their ancestors. Music is diverse amongst Melanesian cultures, but they have one particular similar instrument that they all use, which are the drums. Now the drums are hourglass shaped, handheld, and they have a single head. They are called kundu in Tokpisin, and they are beat by men in ceremonies called sing-sing. Melanesian men usually go about naked, although from time to time, some of them actually do wear clothes over their groin, a small cloth over their groin. Women wear laps from the waist down, and they like to leave their top bare, although occasionally when tourists come around, they will want to cover it up. Melanesian homes are built in such a way that the men have their side and the women have their side. Some researchers will say that they are quite antagonistic between men and women. Well, the women do most of the work and even outhouse work and domestic work as well. The men have their own house, which can either be a cult house or a place where they decide ceremonies and meetings, and most of the time both of them together. So they have their cult house and the place where they also decide things concerning the community. Well, that is all about Melanesians for today. I hope you have been enlightened, so that the only thing you know about Melanesians is not just the fact that they have blonde hair, but you know some other things about them. So thank you for your time. I would like you to follow, to like, and to subscribe. And now, please, I need to go for my meeting. I'm late.